Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon, and we have some big news concerning the future of video game journalism. It looks like fandoms, Giant Bomb, GameSpot, Metacritic, TV Guide, they're all hit by massive layoffs. Now, if you remember, this was a cluster of entertainment sites that was bought off of CBS for like $500 million. I think it was last year. They paid $50 million for them, and now they're gutting these websites. And Giant Bomb's been around for a long time. GameSpot's been around for a very long time. And we've been doing videos talking about the future of video game journalism, and I don't think there is a huge future for a lot of these journalists. In fact, I would not be surprised if Kotaku and Polygon didn't lay a bunch of people off or get shut down later this year, sold off something. But yeah, it sounds like a tax write-off to me because, again, these sites went from being worth $500 million to $50 million to now they're going to lay a bunch of people off and gut them. It's not good. It's not looking good for games journos. Not really a lot of places for people to jump to at this point because nobody's hiring. Except us. We were hiring, but nobody wants to work for us because we're problematic. So anyway, we're going to talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, over 288,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support, closing in on 300,000. Go out to clownfishtv.com. We have more video game news out there, objective video game news, and that is part of the problem is that people don't trust these websites anymore because their news is not objective. Giant Bomb, though, that's one that I used to read back in the day quite often. And of course, you know, GameSpot's been around forever. But let's go out to Variety, and then we're going to go out to Twitter and see what video game journalists are saying about the demise of video game journalism. So fandom sites, Giant Bomb, GameSpot, Metacritic, TV Guide, all hit by layoffs. Fandom made an unspecified number of layoffs at GameSpot, Giant Bomb, Metacritic, TV Guide, 4 months after buying the entertainment and gaming sites for about $50 million, as well as other fandom employees. Again, that's 1/10 of what CBS paid for the sites just a couple of years ago. Multiple staffers of the websites affected by the job cuts posted on social media about the layoffs on Thursday. A fandom spokesperson declined to comment on the layoffs. Those who said they were laid off include GameSpot entertainment editor Matt Elfring, Giant Bomb video producers Jess O'Brien and Jason Ostreicher, Stuart Kimball, associate video producer at GameSpot Mason Downey, GameSpot entertainment writer, and Justin Vachin, a graphic designer who worked on Giant Bomb, GameSpot, TV Guide, Metacritic. In October, San Francisco-based fandom announced a deal to acquire GameSpot, Metacritic, TV Guide, GameFAQs, Giant Bomb, Cord Cutter News, Comic Vine, and more from digital marketing firm Red Venture for 1/10 of what they were sold to before. Fandom was founded in 2004 by Jimmy Wales, the Wikipedia guy, et cetera, et cetera. So this is, again, another giant bomb being tossed into video game journalism. Again, you know, these journalists are running out of places to go. Chris Kohler, my sympathies to everyone at Giant Bomb, GameSpot, and fandom. It's depressing to watch this entire space just collapse. I put 25 years into it. For a long time, I thought I was going to do it forever. Best thing I can think of to say is that you're not trapped competing for a shrinking pool of opportunities. You absolutely have skills that will be valued in the game industry, and you might even find yourself happier. And with more money, take those shots. Yeah, Kohler's been in gaming for a very long time. He's the editorial director currently at Digital Eclipse. I think did he work for OneUp? I think he worked for OneUp. But Wired, he's been around for a very long time. His name comes up a lot. And yeah, so I just happened to see this trending. Ironically enough, we were doing a video on Frost saying she's quitting the video game industry, the games journalism industry. And, you know, we said that there really probably is no place for her to go, that, you know, these websites are collapsing around us, basically. And, you know, here we go again. Giant Bomb, here's their official Twitter. It's been a tough day for us at Giant Bomb, and our friends at GameSpot will be going dark the rest of the day in light of today's news. See you tomorrow. So Friday Night Forking will still be airing tonight, as well as Game Mess Mornings tomorrow morning. They're getting rid of their video people, which is really interesting because a lot of these websites were trying to pivot to video, and it seems like it's not working out very well for them. I had another video I did on Polygon and how weird it was that they weren't posting regular videos on YouTube for about 2 or 3 months. They've only been posting shorts. So I don't know what's going on, guys. It's not good. It really isn't. Heart goes out to the folks being laid off at Giant Bomb and GameSpot. Losing a lot of incredibly talented friends and colleagues today. GameSpot and Giant Bomb have some of the best people in the industry. Solidarity to all the people laid off at GameSpot, Giant Bomb, and fandom. This is the new reality, guys. I mean, this is it. This is the new reality. And I don't want anybody to lose their jobs, but I'm telling you, I mean, look, these sites I don't have as much of a beef with as I do with the Kotakus and the Polygons, and especially Kotaku. They're awful. But what I'm saying is that it's going to be less and less viable to be a video game journo going forward because there are going to be so far fewer sites to work for, and that is just the reality of the situation. If you're going to cover gaming news, you're probably going to have to work for a smaller site. You're probably going to have to do it yourself. You're probably going to have to learn to actually love video games and gamers and gaming culture, because a lot of the people who work for these kinds of sites don't, and they prove it time and time and time again, which is why people tune out, right? So anyway, we're going to keep an eye on this. I just thought it was very interesting, and it does not surprise me at all. And I think this is it's just January, guys. We got a long year ahead of us, and I really do think that a lot of these sites are going to be shuttered by the end of the year. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.